Here with Nicole Richardson, who was recently awarded her high performance coaching accreditation. How does it feel?
Oh, look, I'm really excited to have achieved the HP accreditation. It's been something that I've been working towards, particularly, I guess, the last 2 or 3 years. So it was a long journey, but very glad to have finished it and to have achieved the accreditation.
Yeah. And I guess, how many years has it taken for you to achieve your accreditation, which is actually the highest coaching accreditation you can actually get in Australia?
Yeah, look, I've been fortunate enough to have come through Netball Victoria's pathway as a coach. So I've been involved in coaching at zone academy level state teams, and also was an assistant coach at Victorian Fury. So I guess across that time, started through the first level of accreditation at the foundation level, and then worked my way up through the ranks to finally achieving the HP. So I've probably been coaching sort of at the elite level here within the Victorian Netball League, which was formerly the state league, I guess, for 10 or so years. So it takes a while to get through the pathway, but also being a past Australian player, the pathway has also assisted past Australian players in getting their accreditation as well.
Yeah. Now, you're currently working across the West Coast Fever and with the City West Falcons as well. How do you find balancing those two roles?
Yeah, look, I've been very fortunate enough that with the West Coast Fever, I was able to take on a fly-in, fly-out role as a specialist defensive coach. So prior to the Champs starting, I basically spent a few weeks across there, came back over, back home, and then spent another couple of weeks. And now my role with the West Coast Fever is to actually fly in, fly out on game day for their away game. So I just meet them wherever they're playing, which has actually worked quite well with the Victorian Netball League and the City West Falcons, where at this point in time I've just missed the one game with the Falcons.
Great. And moving forward, looking ahead to the future, where do you want to go with your coaching?
Look, I guess that's one thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to get a foot in the door at the ANZ level to determine whether it was something that I wanted to do. So, having the opportunity at West Coast Fever to get into their environment and get a feel for it all. Look, I'm really keen to see what announcement comes across with Netball Australia and the direction that it's taking. There's been a lot of talk about a second team based out of Victoria, and would be keen to put my hand up for a position like that.
Fantastic. Now, you were capped 32 times for your country.
Yeah.
Was coaching always something you wanted to move into after your playing career?
It probably wasn't something that I thought of at the time, but I guess while I was playing, I actually did a little bit of coaching at Kingston District's Netball Association. I think that was the first coaching I did in terms of rep netball, and then basically progressed through there. So, being involved at City West Falcons, I took on a coaching role while I was playing with them, and then I guess, it's a club that I love, and a club that's been very good to me. So it's just then became a natural progression to then continue on at the Falcons in a coaching role.
Cool. And just sort of to wrap it all up,
Yeah.
You also were really successful in softball. Are you still involved in that sport as well?
Interesting, no. I guess I retired from softball in 1998, a long time ago, and really wanted to concentrate on my netball. And I guess during that time, maybe it showed me that my netball was my number one passion. It's probably, and then once I retired from softball, I kind of never went back there. I guess netball took over, and I had a lot of success both as a player and then, went on to coach. But, I still stay in touch with the girls, and the 1996 Atlanta team have a reunion every four years. So this year was 20 years since the Olympic Games, although I'm not in the good books with them because, the past few reunions they've had, I've actually missed due to netball commitments. So, a sport that unfortunately I didn't get back involved with post-retirement, but, netball kind of took over.
All right, well, we wish you all the best with whatever you pursue in the future.
Thanks very much.